Hello and namaste to everyone. My name is Sudhanshu Dwivedi and welcome to my channel. So, just to give a brief introduction about myself, I am a grad student at Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis. Currently, this is my fourth semester and my major is health informatics. In this video, we're gonna talk about my US visa experience. Let's get this started. So, I decided to come in fall 2020. There were several universities I applied to. You can check that in my previous video. I'm gonna leave a link in the description below. And finally, I got admit from Indiana University, so I thought that I will move forward with Indiana University. But due to COVID, I had to defer my admit from fall to spring, and there were several rumors that US is not allowing Indian student, and the universities are closed now. So probably in fall, universities won't allow you to get in. So that's why I had to defer that in fall 2021. So I finally started looking for the visa appointment in October, and US Consulate was releasing very less appointment slots. So it was very hard for everyone looking for the visa appointment during that time. So even me and my friends, everyone was looking and no one was getting it. We were very anxious that even we can make it in spring 2021 or not. But finally I got appointment of November 15th. So this was my OFC appointment, which was one day after Diwali, and my visa interview date was 27th November, which was one day after Thanksgiving. किस्मत है तुम्हारे भाई की. My OFC appointment was straightforward and pretty much easy for me. I reached there 30 minutes before, and they just group students and they send all the students in one slot together in the office inside, and they group the students outside the office. So just read 30 minutes before. You don't have to worry about anything. They won't ask you any questions. They ask me only my my DS-160 confirmation, my passport. But I recommend you to take your DS-160 confirmation, passport, payment receipt of your visa appointment confirmation, and if you have any old passports, and they just ask you your fingerprints and they take your picture. That's it. My OFC and visa interview was in Bombay. So I went one day before my visa interview on 26th November, and I stayed at my friend's relative place. The day was very chilled out for me. I revised some questions, prepared myself for the visa interview next day, and I slept on time, not early, on time. So the D-Day has come finally, the 27th November, my visa interview date. My visa interview time was 11:15, and I went there on around 9. The guard allowed me to enter, and I entered, and they did my security check, and then they asked me to sit with, I think, around 20 to 30 students. I sat there for 30 minutes, and finally they will call you out in group of 10 students to I'll ask you to enter the actual building where the visa interviewers are sitting. And there were around 3 to 4 windows were open that day, and my visa interview was the bald guy. Yes, the famous bald guy. I finally entered the building. So I saw that there were 3 interviewers sitting, and they were asking questions to 3 students standing right in front of the window. And most of the interview were in the chill mood because it was one day after the Thanksgiving. So all of them were in the festive mood. And I went there. The guy standing, so he was helping to assign student to the each window, and he asked me to go to the famous bald guy window. And I was lucky enough to get interviewed from him because I heard that he approves most of the visas from previous student experiences. And I went there. So there was a guy standing right in front of me, and the famous bald guy was interviewing him. So I heard that he asked 2-3 questions to him. He asked that what your father does for a living, and how much he earns. And he replied like he earned around 37 lakh per annum. And I thought, wow, that's huge. But still he got rejected. So that's when I was very scared that, oh my god, I mean, even he showed enough funds, he got rejected. What will happen to me? and he was very sad. He went off, and that famous bald guy asked me to come in front. I went in front. He was typing something, and here my actual interview starts. So he asked me to pass my I-20 and my passport. I passed him. So he asked me only 3 questions. Can you believe me this? He only 3 questions were asked to me. The first question was, what university you are going and what's your major? I replied, I am going to Indiana University, Purdue University, Indianapolis, and my major is health informatics. The second question he asked me that I can see your I-20, and I can see that you are getting a $10,000 scholarship for your complete masters. I said yes, I'm getting $10,000 scholarship, and I am also getting extra $400 scholarship. So now let me explain you about little bit about this. Basically, when I deferred my admit from fall 2020 to spring 21, my university conducted a challenge which was COVID challenge, and I participated in that. And me and my teammate, we won the challenge, and I got extra $400 scholarship on top of that. So like 10,000 and plus 400. So when I explained to him that Professor XX did this challenge and I won the challenge, he was very happy. So he was satisfied that moment. The next question he asked me that how you gonna fund your rest amount? So like you're getting $10,000 scholarship, but what about the rest amount? I said I have approved a loan from State Bank of India because both of my parents are in government job. This interview lasted around 30 seconds, and he threw my passport in a box and he passed me a white slip, which was a clear indication that my visa is approved. And I was waiting for his final words to hear, so I waited there, and he said that okay, your visa is approved, congratulations and have a safe trip in US. I said thank you so much. I ran outside, and while I was coming outside of the US visa consulate, I mistakenly entered in the toilet and then I came outside, and then guard showed me the way. Okay, this is the right way to go out. I came out, and my friend took this short video. You can see that on the screen, and I was so happy. I called my mommy and papa, and I informed them that okay, I'm finally going to US. Let's prepare. The documents I carried for my visa interview are passport, I-20, DS-160 confirmation, your visa appointment letter, all your academic documents like your transcript, your mark sheets, your degrees. If you have a bank loan, then do take your bank loan statement and the CA evaluation, which tell that how much you have liquid asset and the fixed asset. Takeaway suggestion from my side. So at least reach 30 minutes or an hour before your actual visa interview. Carry all the required documents. Stay calm and hydrated. Don't worry about anything. Be confident. Do not mug up your answers. You will forget them that time, because just because of pressure you will forget. Be truthful. Do not lie. They will know when you're lying, then you are less confident, and that's what happens. And then you mess up the things. So be truthful. Do not lie to them. Be prepared for all the questions based on your profile. Like if you're working somewhere, if you have worked previously, be prepared for that question. They will surely ask you. So prepare your answer. Frame it in a way that you can answer it correctly and in a short way. Carry 2 files at least, I will suggest, in which one have all your original documents and the other one have photocopies, and that will help you a lot. So I think that's it from my side. Let me know if you have any questions related to the visa interview, what I faced, and if you have any questions in your mind, please feel free to put that in the comment section, or you can also message me on Instagram. Please consider following me on Instagram and on YouTube. Please subscribe the channel, and I am pretty sure that you will take a lot of helpful things from this channel. Thank you so much for the support you are giving me till now, and I will see you in the next one. Thank you so much. Arey रुको. So I will attach a document which will have all the possible visa interview questions. Please feel free to check that out. Thank you so much.